Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I've got a match for you on Steel between two Red Iron teams. UGC, Highlander, of course. On blue we have Nexus, and on red we have Big Beautiful Heavies. Let's meet the Nexus team, shall we? We have Golden Shower is Scout. No, that's Spy. Wow. Senpai is Medic. Saxy is Demoman. Meat Chats for Muhammad is Scout. Instinct is Soldier. Blue Choco is going to be on Pyro. Brift, there we go. Ninja Heavy is Heavy. Prick James is Sniper, and then EN is an Engineer. Over on red, we have Chairface Chippendale as Heavy. IDKY San is Demoman. Urethra Franklin, which I think is probably one of the most funniest names I've heard for players, is on Engineer. Palladium is Scout. Lunchbox is Pyro. YSH, Yish is what I'm going to call him, is on Sniper. Bonesaw is Medic. Yzone is Spy, and Lucky 9788 is on Pyro. What? Pyro? Soldier. Wow. Sorry, this is like only my third or fourth cast back after my break, so I'm still pretty rusty. At least that's going to be my excuse for not knowing the difference between Pyro and Soldier. But thank you for bearing with me, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Interesting decision from Lunchbox to be running the detonator, but it does allow him to get this interesting position, and we'll just kind of camp out right here, and we'll be able to control whoever comes through there. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on blue. Of course, we are in Steel, where there's which lends itself to many creative opportunities. Looks like we don't have a level 3 or anything built up here from our Engineer, who looks like... Well, let's check out where Urethra Franklin is building, because that's actually going to be the more important Engineer. And I want to call her she, but with a name like Urethra, you're never really sure. Building kind of far forward right here on second, but running that Rescue Ranger, so should be able to heal it, or at least get it out of range when it does start taking damage. So interesting position right there. Sigafu have ran similar positioning on Steel, so I like it. We'll go with a thumbs up on that sentry gun position while we're just waiting for blue to get organized. Looks like Urethra Franklin's sentry gun already took down its first victim. We already have a Uber Pop out from blue right here. Red looks like it's going to stick in here. No reason not to, just to get on the point and defend, especially since blue popped a little bit too early right there. But red or blue med gets away alive. Senpai really should not be alive right here. Blue Demo Man is healing. He's got to protect his med, but... Wow, Red just not able to take advantage of the fact that they had a little bit of Uber left over when blue did not. Just good dodging and craziness right there from Blue Med Senpai to stay alive, keep his teammates alive right there, and that's going to be the first cap, which usually doesn't go that fast. Looks like Bonesaw did go down, so 100% Uber advantage for Senpai here soon as they're going to push on to second, which does not spell good news for Big Beautiful Heavies. But they're big, they're beautiful. They can recover from this. Just keep the med alive. A little far forward positioning right here from Bonesaw. I would like to see him hold back here a little bit, but definitely have to watch your back, because now that door is open from the AE connector, easily could be flanked. Senpai does have this Uber and doesn't even need to use it, as sentry gun gets taken down by the direct hits from Instinct. So the direct hit, very wise move. Look at this teleporter from our little E and Inji. Love it. We'll keep an eye on that later, but blue Uber meanwhile is popped. Blue team pushing in here, and Nexus looking very, very good on these opening points. Only 4 up here for defense, and they're not going to get here in time. Was that a spy? No, just a lot of spy checking from Blue Choco, which is absolutely great idea here on Steel, where spies can sometimes have the run of the map if not properly checked. Looks like Yish wanted to... I know that was Chairface Chippendale, sorry, wanted to try to contest this, try to maybe buy a little time for his Engineer, but really just a suicide mission, as the entire blue team able to take him down easily. Bonesaw down again, so Red Med having trouble staying alive. Meanwhile, Senpai has not died yet, which is hugely important. Meat shots from him, not necessarily trying to get the point here, but just trying to split the defense. As you can see, the Demo Man is very concerned with him, and that means the Demo Man is not going to be on C. We'll see if anybody is on C for red, but I don't think it's going to last very long, considering there's an Uber charge ready and waiting to be popped. Don't need to pop it now. Ooh, Girardi does come down. A nice throw right there. Need to pop this Uber. Oh, Lou! They lose the heavy with some nice stickies from IDKY-san. Idki, if you will. And now poor Blue Med Senpai needs to pop just to stay alive. So yeah, he was trying to milk it a little bit too long, and ended up paying the ultimate, well, not the ultimate price. The ultimate price would be his life. The second ultimate price, which is to lose your heavy. Nevertheless, the point does get capped. We're gonna get in, check out what the blue NG is doing here. Battling of the mini sentries, which is, or not, well, mini versus level 1, which is fun. Teleporter is up and rolling, so blue can easily get good positioning here on last. However, Bonesaw finally stayed alive enough to get another Uber up, and they're going to be defending D right here. Oh, Yish almost had that shot on Senpai, who did take a little bit of damage, but hey, Yish gets Blue Choco right there as he continue to try to keep Blue off this point. Of course, the ramps or the bridges have connected now to E, so it's a little bit easier, and by a little bit I mean a lot of it easier, to get to E. But definitely still need D in order for those railings to come up. And if you're not familiar with Steel, if you're not familiar with the map Steel, this is not a good introductory video because it's absolutely crazy, and I can't really explain it. Besides, this game is going really, really fast. Red Uber already pops there on D to defend, and it was successful. Blue not able to get any positioning up there, but I think EN still has his teleporter up, and he's trying to do this single-handedly, and I say, you go. You go, NG. A little bit of wrangling, a little bit of distraction, a lot of bit of guts and glory. Well, guts at least. We'll see about the glory. That sentry gun is not going to be able to take down the opposing sentry gun, but Ian, don't worry. I appreciate those efforts, and I'm sure your teammates do as well. Meanwhile, Aretha Franklin is having a heck of a lot of trouble getting the sentry gun up. I think at this point, you switch to minis. There is an Uber almost ready for his team, and if that Uber can push into the offensive team and buy some space and some time, it would be feasible to get another level 3 up. But as it stands right now, it can be really, really tough for Aretha Franklin to... such a good name. Oh my goodness. Tough for Ms. Franklin to get something going. I apologize for echo in the background. He has not heard me cast in a while, so he's not completely sure why I'm talking to myself. Maybe he thinks I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you. Right now we're going to watch Lucky as he's running that black box, trying to perform the flanks. Oh my goodness, someone's talkative. Trying to control the flanks, not perform the flanks. But the good defense buys some time for their engineer, and that's absolutely what we saw right here from the big, beautiful heavies. Level 3 sentry gun up and ready and waiting for this push. Also, Uber ready to go as well. They do decide to pop it a little bit early, and some nice arrow blasting right there from Blue Choco, who does go down immediately. We'll see if this combo can catch up with the enemy combo, but it doesn't look like it. Not sure about that pop. I think a little bit of miscommunication. Bonesaw maybe wanted to push into them, whereas the heavy Shareface was not exactly ready. Oh, but they do find the enemy Modic and do force the pop right there. So not too shabby. Senpai taking about 2/3 health down right there. So did have to pop that Uber. Meanwhile, EN is still just trying to control this point area, and the sentry gun does go down. Saxy getting some nice pills in there to take it out. D is going to blue, and now this is go time for EN. He's got his mini up, he's got time on the point, and Nexus looking very good right here. Gonna look at if they can capture this in this momentum swing in the next few seconds or whatever. They will have a very nice time right here. Of course, it's going to be more difficult for Red to get onto the point. As you can see, Lunchbox just getting completely denied off the point. When you have Blue Choco right there with that M2 action, he can really control this area. Getting that scat on there for that ×2 is going to be important as well. And it looks like this will be the capture for Nexus. I was a little too premature in that I need to draw that out. This this may not, because the red Uber comes in here. Good defense, Blue Choco trying to get something going, but Blue Uber popped on the point. Need to clear out this Demo Man, because he's going to be a beast in terms of denying this capture time, but it looks like they pushed him far back enough and be able to stack the point enough that Nexus will be able to do it. Oh, some nice healing action on the point, but will it be enough? No, Heavy gets air blasted off, and whoa, huge stickies from IDKY. Really needed to get that Heavy pick before they went for the cap, but Nexus thought they'd be able to do it without getting that demo pick. Did I say demo pick or heavy pick? I don't know. Words are hard sometimes. So interesting right there, and really nice last seconds defense. Finally, IDKY goes down. Meat Shots for Mahuma. Meat Shots is going to try to do this all by himself. If he could get the soldier pick, he might be able to just go ahead and sit on the point. But not yet. Not yet. Senpai with about 50% Uber to Bonesaws, who's building very rapidly, so he's running the quick fix. Interesting. That was a weird accent, but it is a very interesting development right here. He does have this 100% crits. I mean, 100% whatever quick fix is what I just said he's running. They're going to try to push in to AE connector area. Trying to find out the enemy combo, but so far, no cigar. Finally, they have found it. We'll see. Bonesaw has popped that Uber as his IDKY pushes in. Look who they found, but can't quite seem to get it. Need to get on the IDKY cam, but looks like he's already gone down, and in comes this blue Uber. No, IDKY is still up. Not sure where he is, but again, he was the one who saved the day last time, so taking care of that threat is huge. Also, Soldier's still up, and no, Lucky runs out of luck. IDKY did go down, and this now it looks like the chance for Nexus. Got to keep Senpai alive, and he is going for the health pack. He looks like he will stay alive. Last minute defense opportunity for Big Beautiful Heavies, but they're rapidly losing players. We'll see if Lunchbox can do anything coming from behind with this quick fix, but the quick fix is not charged yet. He doesn't have those overheals like he would with a regular Uber gun, and it may be all she wrote in this first round for Big Beautiful Heavies defense, as they got ×5. Oh, in comes Lunchbox, what? With a huge reflex, takes out Instinct. What? Lunchbox. Oh my goodness, and then IDKY coming in to clear off the point as well. What is this defense from Big Beautiful Heavies? Oh my goodness, finally IDKY goes down. A little bit more of stacking the point. We'll see if this is it. Oh, there's a headshot on the point, but that's not gonna matter. Yish getting briefed, but wow, that was a crazy defense. I thought it would be a much easier time for Nexus, but no, Big Beautiful Heavy's just stuck in there. Huge props to IDKY with some nice, well-placed stickies, and you can see he's leading his team in points. Senpai, meanwhile, leading his team as medic with a lot of points, so 40 points, almost twice as much as enemy's medic. So, difference maker right there, we'll see, because Bonesaw, with the medigun change to quick fix, really able to keep his team in there for a little bit longer. We'll see. We will see if Big Beautiful Heavies can put up a time of less than 10 minutes and 8 seconds, which is, it's a little bit on the long side of Steel. At Steel, you want, and by a little bit, I do mean, it is long, but at the same time, it's not indefensible. They can totally do this, Nexus can, but at the same time, Big Beautiful Heavies totally can do this either. So it's really at either team's boat. Saxy going down immediately, ish, with that headshot, takes out the threat of Saxy, who got a better wave spawn time. You can see Saxy with 5 seconds left, and then the Golden Shower, who died literally seconds after him with almost a 20-second respawn time. Of course, catching those time waves or respawn waves is a huge, and something you cannot predict often. So far, we have yet to see either Uber popped. This is a little bit, oh, just kidding. In comes the red Uber. So interesting decision to pop this Uber. And again, we're seeing that the red Uber popped here on A. And that's usually not what you see happen. Usually you will have both teams hold it off for B, because A is so hard to A is so hard to defend, so you usually just kind of give A up. Maybe put a little defense in there, but really not committing, at least definitely not committing on Uber. But we have seen both teams do that. There you go. IDKY finally getting sticky through the gates. Nobody is waiting for them, unfortunately. He definitely wants to get in. The rest of his team eagerly following to get some presence here through the E connector and come in from behind on blue. We'll see. We'll be quiet. Be very quiet. They don't know we're here. Oh, yeah. They really need to have a better awareness of what's going on. Looks like, oh, IDKY, he will be able to get the dispenser. Oh, I think that's it, though. Sentry gun is still up. A good idea, but Bonesaw with almost 100% Uber. Wondering about that push, and the spy coming in now, too. Interesting. I'm kind of confused about why they didn't wait about 5 seconds for all of that. They would have had that 100% Uber, would have been able to push with the Ubered Heavy from down here. Push with the Demo Man from here, and then the Spy Sap at the same time. It would have been a very effective push. But as it is, it looks like they're all going to come in from main right now, and Bonesaw probably going to be popping this Uber soon. Indeed, the Uber pop does go off. Sentry Gun, however, is already down, so right now they just need the frags. IDKY does connect, takes down Prick James. Uh-oh, and he's got a couple victims trapped right here, and definitely down goes EN. But can he finish off the soldier who just will not die? And hey, maybe turn around, because Brift using an Uber got into B to successfully defend, and I cannot believe Instinct got out alive. That is one lucky soldier, or one talented soldier, and often there's a thin line between the two. Although that's debatable. I like to say there's a thin line because I am often lucky and like to say it's skill. But we do have Ian going to a mini sentry. He's going to run in that Frontier Justice as well. So he's kind of given up a huge commitment defense to this B point. And I'm not sure if I like that. I think he needs to be running threes, and he needs to be on point C right now. But he's sticking it out with his team here on B, because they only have 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock to defend. And interesting, Uretha is running the Jag, so that means he's running those level 3s, and I wonder if he's got a level 3 up somewhere. It's kind of fruitless to go searching for a sentry gun or teleporter on Steel, because they could just be anywhere. So we'll get back to the Uretha cam when we think he's maybe set up a nest or something. But meanwhile, this B point defense holding strong, and you can see Blue Choco is very much more aware of the fact that the E connector. Oh, some big stick is coming in from IDKY. He gets the drop right there. Just as I said that Blue Choco was doing a good job, IDKY came in there, took advantage of his distracted attention for 1 second. Oh man, Blue now piling onto the point. Golden Shower gonna try to get something, but not happening. A good attempt, but that is a wipe. Wow. A wipe right there out of Nexus. Big beautiful Heavies feeling the momentum. They think they can do this, which they absolutely can. We'll see what's waiting for them on C. Is it a level 3? No, it's that level, or that mini sentry again, and I really don't agree with that. I think that EN could have a level 3 up here, and they could be putting forth a much better defense than they are right now. We're going to stick on the IDKY cam. No, it's Yish who's going big. Sniper gain 2k right there. Let's get on the Yish cam, perhaps, as his team is pushing in here. Oh, Uber Force, because the spy that nobody can really do anything about. Finally, Golden Shower does go down, but this C push, a little bit scattered, a lot of it vulnerable right now, especially when your pyro takes your sandwich. But they are getting time on the point, so that's good. Yish doing crazy amounts of work, does get the headshot on Brift, but those overheals too OP. And finally, EN will take out that Sniper Force. We'll see if EN can hold this by himself, but again, that mini sentry versus Blue Heavy and Medic. Oh, Med can't save the Heavy, and now it's EN versus the Med. Oh, and there's a spy in there as well. We'll see. Down goes Wayzone. Did Bonesaw go down? Bonesaw did go down. Meat Shots finished him off right there. Alright, so we do see this level 3 sentry gun from Uretha. Gonna plant it at E, which is not a bad idea. Well, it needs to plant it eventually. If you carry it, it can't do work. Oh no, and then he takes a pipe to the face, and that sentry gun is not long for this world. That's too bad. I do like the sentry gun placement. It's fun. It's fun, it's fresh, it's unexpected, so it can work, but you gotta get it down right there. Meanwhile, we still have that mini sentry on C, so it's working, but I think it's because Blue's attention is divided right now. Oh god, Saxy just sticking up the point, takes down Lucky right there, finishing off Lunchbox as well. Nobody seemed aware on Blue team that there was a demo man who very much had eyes for their entire team on the point. A lot of action going down right here. We do have Red team popping their Uber onto C. Heavy going down immediately. Did they pick up the Bonesaw kill? That's what's important, because Bonesaw's so close. Oh, Yish with a huge headshot on Senpai. Oh my goodness, Yish has just been on fire here on the C point. Let's get back on his cam. There we go. Of course, C offering some of these really nice long sight lines to where Red team will have to push in. He did get a shot out on Briff, but again, so much health for that Heavy. It's not fair. Meanwhile, Yish is going to get some of these heals. As Blue, though, however, is running out of time. Actually, Yish is going to get some of that Uber. Not a bad idea. Keep up the player who's doing the most amount of work, but need a little bit more firepower here to get the frags. Painjoy coming out, not going to happen. So interesting strats here from Blue. Again, very scattered and not all together in these collective pushes that they need to be. Meanwhile, some really nice defense out of Red. Yish now working the E point, which again could have some nice long sight lines for sniping. But Blue, I don't know, they're running out of time, only 2 minutes left. They're continuing to just kind of touch the point, but it's not really working out for them, and especially now that Red looks like they're going to commit fully to an E defense, putting their combo up in the typical spot. I hear a Sentry, but I don't think it's level 3 or on its way to level 3. So Blue could take full advantage of this. They just need an Uber, which they have coming soon, but Senpai has one as well. We'll see. Action is going down. They lose Soldier right there. It looks like it went down into the pit. But no, Lucky actually still alive, but down goes IDKY, and that's huge, not having that Demoman to stick up the point. Lunchbox going down as well. Not a whole lot of players left alive for Red, so Blue definitely could have their opportunity right here, but Nexus gonna get some respawns in a second right here, and still quite a bit of time left on the point for Blue to capture. Remember, E-cap so slowly, and I think they might have been better off just stacking the point with Blue players, because in comes Saxy with a 3K on the point. Wow, huge sticks from the Red Demo Man. He does go down, but will it be enough? In comes a Spy. Can he get the picks? Is defending the point. In comes a Pyro. Oh my goodness, Pyros just have way too much fun on this E point. It's not even fair. Meanwhile, look, Blue Heavy stayed alive, and he's going to try to do this by himself, but no, Prick James is going to have none of that action. And this is absolute insanity. With 35 seconds left, Blue's continually piling people into this E point as much as they can. IDKY taking out meat shots right there, but he has to deal with this Heavy, and not enough spam to make that happen. Maybe he should have waited for his medic to get those overheals. Easy to say, harder to do when you can sense that victory. You can taste it. Only 15 seconds left. Remember, there's no overtime because the time is already set. Red right now doing great work. Nexus may be able to hold on as big, beautiful Heavies just not in position to get on the point and running out of time. There's one big, beautiful Heavy left, and down he goes. So Nexus holding on barely right there to take the first round. We'll be right back with the second round. Alright, we are back. Alright, so this requires some explanation. The first round was actually the second round, so this is the first round. It doesn't make too much of a difference, I don't think, so I'm just going to cast it as if it were the second round, but yeah, the demos weren't labeled. So ladies and gentlemen, label your demos, because some of us, like myself, can't use critical reasoning to figure out when the rounds are. Anyway, we will see. It is Big Homer. Big Homer's, sorry. Shout out to Big Homer, who's a German Highlander player. But no, it is the big, beautiful Heavies. Big, beautiful homers as well. That will set the time on this round, and we'll see if they can get a good one going. We'll watch the lunchbox cam, who has spotted out that soldier on the top of the hill and doing some nice reflex to kind of deny him any spam or any damage. Also allow his sniper to get some better positioning in there, but it looks like we are going to have this push as Blue Med is coming out relatively quickly, or relatively early, just waiting possibly for a pick right there. There's a lot of spam coming out of Blue Demo Man, and Instinct takes down Chairface Chippendale, so maybe wait a little bit too long for that pop, because they don't have their heavy now. Of course, Chairface will be back in 1 second. Literally 1 second. He just has to walk his fat heavy legs up the ramp. The Uber is popped regardless. No heavy needed. Lucky taking down Blue Choker right there, so no Pyro on the point. A lot of spam coming in here, but Red still has this Uber to pop, and I would not be surprised if they do pop it, because both these teams have been pretty insistent about defending A. But they don't pop it, so there we go. No Uber for Red used, and I'm not sure about that. I think should have, I don't know. I do not know. We'll see what Palladium runs into on B right here. It's the other scout, and it's a level 3 sentry gun as well, so he's going to need a little bit of help to take this down. We'll see. Bonesaw has about 80%, so this push was not going to have to wait too long for Blue, and that's why I really think that Red should have went ahead and popped their Uber to get more time on A, because they just really would have reset the Ubers. I mean, no harm in doing that. A lot of wrangling coming out from from E-Yen. I wanted to say E-Pen, but that's not right. E-Yen, and the sentry gun does go down. E-Yen only able to do so much. Red Medic kind of caught out here, loses his demo to a nice backstab. Or no, was that a... Oh, yeah, I think it was a backstab, a kill feed going a little bit too fast for me right there. As we still have this exchange going down between a Blue combo and a Red Demo Man. In comes a Scout trying to finish off Bonesaw, and he does. Oh, man. Blue Demo was not aware that that was happening. A little bit of lack of communication. Blue Demo is now tagged up as It Ain't Easy Being Cheesy. But that is IDKY, I think. IDK, yeah, I think that was IDK is what I'm sure he goes by. So we do have this full-on assault and defense for B right now. Red holding okay right here. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get another sentry gun up, or will they? I think it's time to fall back. Wayzone getting the 3K right there. You can see his handiwork. I didn't see it on cam right there, but we'll get onto his cam as he tries to stay alive. Just going absolutely huge to take down those big forces. It Ain't Easy Being Cheesy helping out as there as well. Wayzone, we're going to stick on his cam as he's just dancing around running that Spicicle, so has to avoid Pyro as best he is able, and actually did quite a good job right there. Nope, not going to survive that. Bonesaw, meanwhile, going down as well. Oh, yeesh, not able to connect right there. Oh, no, but now he's been spotted out, and Prick James does get the jump on him. Red has this Uber ready and waiting, so we'll see if they pop it aggressively or just going to hold on. It looks like they're just going to hold on. I don't know. I think this could be the chance to pop aggressively because they know they have quite a bit of Uber advantage. Also, they don't have a sentry gun up, so they need E-Yen to get something up. Which is not going to happen. Uber does get popped right here. They need to go after the combo if they've spotted them, but to this air blasting Pyre Lunchbox doing a great job of just denying them any space and room. So really nice job right there from Lunchbox. That sentry gun is still going to be at a level 1, and Blue's going to have this Uber real soon. So not a good position right here for Nexus. If they use that Uber, they had to make sure that they got the enemy medic, which they, of course, did not. Going to be difficult getting this sentry gun to stay up. when there's a lot of spam coming from it, and in comes this Uber. Nice jump from the soldier to get right on top of it. Blue just continually pushing forward right here. Heavy separated from his medic and just going crazy trying to keep something alive, but he does finally go down right there. Blue Heavy going down as well. But I think this will be the capture for Blue. Saxy going to come in here and try to do everything he can to stop this, but has to turn around and realize there's an NG in his medic's face. What? So he is going to fall back. Blue gonna take B right there with 4 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. So it's gonna be a little long right there. So they need to make sure they keep up this aggression and keep pushing. Of course, it's difficult when this door opens so slowly, or gate, I guess, and you can't really just continue pushing forward. It's also gonna be difficult because Nexus is holding on to an Uber at C right here. But I do hear some action going down on E. We'll see what's happening right there. Actually, it's IDKY coming in there trying to get that med and take Senpai down to 34 health. But he gets sniped by Prick James, who then in turn goes down to a pill. We do have ×3 on E. Let's get to E. Where's going on? It is Lunchbox. They have this level 3 sentry gun. That's a sentry gun I heard. It's not a defensive sentry gun. It's an offensive level 3 sentry gun. And Lunchbox getting a reflect, taking down meat shots. We'll stay on his cam because he seems devoted to getting this E point. Needs some overheals. Gonna settle for a med pack right there, but that aggression on E really opened up Blue the opportunity to push onto C right there, and that I think was, if not an air shot, a very splatter shot that was very impressive by Blue Soldier. Lucky, and so with 6 minutes and 16 seconds, they do cap C point. So Palladium gonna get back onto E, try to get some time and distract the defense. And he's gonna pay with his life for that because Golden Shower was waiting in the wings, ready to take him down after he took so much damage from the heavy right there. Blue's gonna have this Uber popped on C, and in comes Wayzone, who did get a kill on Rift right there, backstab right there, to kind of take out that threat. Couple threats left. One of them is this soldier who might take down, yes, Instinct does take down Bonesaw right there, who knelt down to take down a mini sentry. Good idea, but it was not going to happen. Just way too much damage. Meanwhile, only 2 up right now for this defensive team. They're going to get a bunch of respawns right now, but we'll see if they run into these stickies from IDKY, or i.e. it ain't easy being cheesy. So big, beautiful homers. Look at just to skip D, go for E. Oh, it ain't easy being cheesy, goes down in the pit after taking out his enemy, Demo Man. That's a real loss right here for this offensive team, as there's no way to really sticky up the area and deny that room. But he is already respawned. Gotta love those blue respawns. Gotta love teleporters. And he's already going to get onto the point again. Only 2 players left up. One of them is this medic. One of them is this heavy. Together they could be very, very dangerous. But Blue Uber coming in, able to take down Brift. Actually, it was Wayzone who got that backstab on the heavy. So Wayzone again getting nicely timed stabs. Again, only 2 up for this defensive team. Oh, here's just going to take down Meat Shots, who might have been able to stop it. Prick James is the only one left alive. I don't think he's going to be able to stop it. And Big Beautiful Homers will take E in 8 minutes and 13 seconds. About 2 minutes faster than the time we saw in the first round, which is actually the second round, because this is the first round. But that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. And just so you know, I casted the third round, which is after... Oh, shit. I spoiled it for you. Anyway, I just casted the stuff all out of order. So just enjoy the gameplay. Don't worry about who's winning or what. I would redo it, but it took like an hour to do, and ain't nobody even got time for that. Ain't nobody. Well, perhaps somebody does, but I don't. Look at it, Euretha's sentry gun build here. Possibly moving it? Yeah, because this is just so far back. That's not where you want to be on B. But, yeah, gonna put it a little bit more forward right there. Anything interesting happening here on offense? Do you see that level 3 going up? So, EN, maybe something happening right here? Maybe? Nothing quite yet. Let's check out the golden shower cam. And then we have to get on Weisha. Is that how I'm saying his name? The red spy cam. Wayzone. There we go, Wayzone. Haven't got 80 backstabs really on camera yet, and they've definitely been happy. Look at Wayzone, top on his team. He's gonna have a little bit more difficulty. You know what? There's action going on at B, isn't there? Or maybe, okay, we'll check on the Wayzone cam. All right. He is waiting for that med to come out. He sees the stream. Is there that commitment though yet? No, nothing happening yet. Oh, but he's spotted the heavy. Oh, it does get briefed on his way out. Then finishes off Prick James right there. So 2K for that pesky spy. Uber popped on the pyro. Some nice Uber denial right there, but does air blast the medic right back over the cliff, so allowing Senpai to get away alive. A better air blast would have air blasted him towards this corner where he could not have escaped. But still good. Still good job preventing Blue from getting any space. There is a NG on the point, some spam coming out, but spam can be fought with spam. And do see that coming out from this red demo man. Oh, Bonesaw just jumping right in there trying to save his... oh, yeah. Trying to save his heavy, but did not happen. Do we have an AFK? We do. So we'll see if they pause for that. But right now, it looks like Nexus will be able to take this A point with the ×9 on the point. Cause why not? Let's check in on... Let's check out on Instinct. Nope, he's boring. Check in on Euretha, who is defying, well, a little bit of defying gravity. Yeah, sure. A little bit vulnerable right there, the headshots and direct hit spam, but does move, so he will survive at least for a little bit. We're going to see this Uber come in from the Bleu team. Bleu, that's how they pronounce it in France. Alright, we'll stick on Sax's cam. He's going to call him for this Uber and is going to get it. Sticky 1, sticky 2, sticky 3. Oh, that Sentry Gun will not die. Finally, Mishaz actually takes it down right there, but Saxy, of course, doing a lot of that damage. Needs to focus his attention on this pesky Pyre who's just airblasting his medic everywhere, and his med does go down. Bottle out. No, it's not time to drink, Saxy. It's time to fight. But don't worry, he'll be back up alive, so that push out of Nexus not going to happen. Meatshot's somehow still alive and in here, and Wayzone actually takes down the Golden Shower, who was, or Lucky goes down to that mini sentry that's in there, but Meatshot is going to have to fall back. Doesn't have that much health. It ain't easy being cheesy. It ain't easy being breezy either. We do have 100% Uber ready for a red team. They didn't have to pop it, so we'll see how they decide to use it, and they do indeed use it, but again, some nice air blasting work from these Pyros. Blue Pyro this time. Oh, Bonesaw did get disconnected from his heavy for a little bit, but Chairface, no, goes down. Oh no, Bonesaw is so screwed. Hey, that's exactly what you don't want to see when you're medic retreating. Is a demo man just kind of waiting for you, and that was Saxy. Did get that pick, or I don't know if he got the kill, but regardless, Bonesaw is dead. Let's get in on the Wayzone cam right after we see him take down Saxy. Sorry, Wayzone, every time I get on your camera, you die. And that's a 21-second respawn. That is no fun. No fun at all. A beautiful mini sentry jump right there from E Yen. Does go down, but I saw that. That was nice. Very pro. Remember, these guys are iron. Definitely not playing like it. Someone needs to inform them. Prick James is just going to now take down the sentry gun. Oh, I think he was a little too excited on that one. The sap is going to go down, and it's going to go down regardless, and doing quite a bit of damage to this poor Pyro, who will fall back, and we'll see if Nexus can get this push. Get the successful push together, or will Red try to defend it? We do have Wayzone kind of in position to do something. We'll follow his cam. Oh, well, medic already died. Heavy's covering Andrade. Heavy's not long for this world anyway, and indeed down. Oh, not yet. Brift staying alive somehow. Hey, he's got a sandwich with a spring in it. Surely that can help, but no. Palladium sticks with it and takes him down. So a scrappy little defense right there out of big, beautiful Heavies. And now Euretha is going to try to get something up again. A little bit safer this time from Sniper Spam. or it's not sniper spam, sniper headshots, but he is vulnerable to Demoman spam. Demoman could poke in there like this, send stickies up that way, or just, you know, like that, like Saxy's doing. Did get some damage down there, but not able to finish it off. We'll see though. If he had overheals, potentially he could have, but of course that opens his medic to a premature death. Don't you love being a soldier and having to hide from a mini sentry gun? Oh my goodness. Soldiers hate minis. NGs love minis. But that's the way the world, TF2 world goes round. Anyway, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It looks like Nexus may just have to go for E-cap, but no, they are putting some time on C, and quite a good amount of time right there. Through ×3. We'll see if anyone from Nexus, Big Beautiful Heavies could come here to defend it. In fact, they put the full force right there. Uber popped, pyro guns a-blazing, and it ain't easy being cheesy getting a 2K. So nice full-out aggressive defense right there. Gonna try to rebuild again, Azaretha. So interesting decision right there. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. I don't know about this. I think E might be the better place to focus your attentions, but there is an entire team of Nexus on E. Well, not entire team, just the combo and the engineer. Scout gets on the point, but yeah, this hold may happen if Big Beautiful Heavies just devotes to players and their combo to E, and then their NG on C. Definitely possible for them to hold it. But definitely Nexus doing everything possible to get onto that point and get some time. And Heavies being cheesy with stickies everywhere, taking down Instinct and Prick James. Guess who is at C? Okay, so it is just the NG at C. Uh-oh. Oh, the battle that everyone hates. It's the spy. Oh, Uretha does get the golden shower, but takes himself out as well. So there's a sentry gun, but undefended at C. There is an Uber ready and waiting for both teams. Could go in the favor of blue, could go in the favor of red. Definitely more difficult for blue because there are no ramps connecting no bridges connecting to E, and that's the repercussions of not getting that C point.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
We will see though. Not a whole lot of time left. 26 seconds, and remember, we won't go into overtime. So even if they do get somebody on E, it won't matter. And I think at this point they have to really stack E, which is going to be difficult. Nobody's really in position for blue. A lot of crazy spam going on here. Red Uber is popped. Not going to be able to get onto the point. Instinct is on the point right now, but again, we're not going to go into overtime. It's not going to happen right here. It looks like Big Beautiful Heavies will take the second round, which was actually the first round. Alright, so we'll go on to the third round, which I casted out of order, so I'm pretending, so I thought it was the second round, but anyway. We're back with the second round, and if it's half as exciting as the first round, I will be still be very pleased, because that first round was crazy. Great work all around. These last E defenses are so much fun. So infuriating though if you're that blue team that just can't quite get it done, and Big Beautiful Heavies probably feeling some of that frustration now. We'll see if they can harness it for good and put together a fast time right here on the second round. They do have the time. They do have the opportunity to set the time, so that is in their favor. We'll see. They're gonna watch the Prick James cam, and I don't know. I just love the celebrity names that you replace the first name with them. Anyway, Prick James not connecting with anything. We'll see if Aretha Franklin is running anything interesting. Indeed, there is a level 3 sentry gun at spawn. That is not to protect spawn. Nay, Aretha is definitely going to be moving that soon. I anticipate maybe to E, which would be fun, and then planting a teleporter. Could be some fun times in the future for this blue team. Meanwhile, sentry gun is already down at B. Looks like a little bit of engagement right there, which is interesting. Not a Bonesaw. Oh man, I've been definitely watching the wrong action. Bonesaw either popped Uber or dropped. But regardless, there's no Uber right now as blue team pushing on to A. So yeah, sorry, I apologize for that, missing all of the primary action right here. As blue looks like they are going for this A push, even though B had some success in taking that sentry gun. So we'll see. Big chair face, big BH chair face from big BH. Down to about 15 health right there. Meanwhile, Yzone is just being crazy, creepy stalker man, watching what's going on. It's so creepy. But blue has their Uber back up. Red Uber popped again to prevent this cap. So seeing how different the tactics from platinum to iron are, but at the same time they're still very similar. We'll see if IDK can do anything, but no, he gets gunned down. Some nice defense by Brift coming in here, just spun up and taking prisoners. We're taking names, taking no prisoners. In fact, getting 3K streak right there. So blue team having a bit of difficulty, and we do see that level 3 sentry gun out here protecting this airspace and protecting maybe any flank classes that might try to get in here, like a scout, or maybe if a sniper could not be hit from right here. Oh, in fact, though, Eureka is moving that sentry gun up, so there you go. Blue getting time on this point. Instinct trying to protect it, but he finishes himself off right there. A lot of enclosed spaces. Guess who has an Uber? It is a Nexus, and they come in, guns ablazing, but need to turn around, need to protect his med right there, but Brift is all over that action. We'll see if he can protect his med for just a little bit longer, and yes, indeed he does, but now Scout is on him. Oh, he goes down. He got separated from Senpai right there. Not even sure where that red med is, but oh god, oh god. Oh my goodness. Yeesh, I don't know how he didn't get that one, but very close plays right there. Senpai does escape. He's not healing, so his Uber advantage is not that. No advantage right now. But that was a pretty long cap time for A. We'll see if Big Beautiful Heavies can recuperate and get some momentum going. But they're going to be stalled definitely right here at B, considering that sentry gun is up and shooting. For how long is the question? Oh, really nice coordinated play right there, if that was coordinated. The SAP engineer got really concerned with the spy, and in comes Yish with that body shot to take it down. Sentry gun down as well. Yish taking that down because, you know, why not? Doing tons amount of work. Just wanted to look at points, and yeah, he is third right there. We'll see if the player or the rest of the team can hold this point. But Yish taking down Prick James, and this blue Uber is popped. Instinct trying to get out of there because he's not going to be able to defend against this Uber. But will the frags come is the question. Pyro's still alive for a red team, and Uber is popped for red, so good job staying alive there from Senpai. Lunchbox trying to do some nice reflecting. Does succeed in bouncing that combo around a little bit, but not enough to allow his team to get in there. Oh, you can see Spy in, but no, Yzone goes down actually to the level 1 sentry right there. I'm sorry. That EN is running. So deciding to stick with those level 3s, which I think is the right move in this situation. That's a Spy. Oh, he found the dispenser. Oh, Instinct is not gonna. Oh, he does survive. Absolute craziness right there, managing to stay alive when, by all means, he should have been dead. But we'll live to see another day. We do have some ECAP action going on, and I'm surprised that's actually the first we've seen right now from Big Beautiful Heavies. Considering they have a sentry gun right there, that is where Eureka decided to set up. Sentry gun goes down. I think, did he go down? I think he may have just abandoned his sentry gun and let it do action right there. But we are going to have a more E action as the scout just, oh, guess who's turning around the corner? These Ubers need to be popped. Indeed they are, but Brift goes down, so it is just Senpai all alone, and he needs to use that Uber to get out of here. We'll see if IDKY can get this Pyro, and he does. Blue Choco going down, but now he has to deal with a fully healed Demo Man coming out of spawn, but Saxy, his mama didn't raise no fools, so he falls back and gets those heals. IDKY though is just kind of continuing on, doesn't have his medic with him, but he thinks he can get these angles. I don't think he can. Meanwhile, Meat Shot's getting a 2K right there, didn't catch it on cam. Is he down? No, he's still alive. Well, we'll try to get some scout action on cam. There we go. Meatshot's now with a 4K. Of course, not him on his camera. Who knows what's going to happen. But patrolling these flanks very, very nicely. Running into a Pyro. Don't let him get the health. Oh, Lunchbox connects. Ends that little streak there for Meatshot. So again, curse of the caster is whenever you get on somebody who is hot on their camera, you inevitably will see them die. Not sure what Saxy was going for right there, but it did not work. No Demo Man right now, so we'll see if Blue takes advantage of that. They're about 90% Uber, and Red anticipating they are going to push from this AE connector. Who's around here? Who do you see there? I don't. Maybe a spy. Blue Uber is popped. Oh, Lunchbox goes down. As I think he thought he was going to get some of that Uber, but he did not. Oh, nice connection right there, IDKY. But in comes Instinct with a 2K on that combo. Instinct, huge plays. He does go down, but totally worth it. Oh, this time is getting very long for Big Beautiful Heavies. I don't know if they're going to be even able to cap B. At this point, they may just want to go for a full-on E cap. As I say that, though, they are getting some better positioning here on B, so we might see this B cap, and if that momentum continues, maybe a C, D cap, but it's going to be very difficult as this defense from Nexus is looking pretty solid. He walked into that one. He had that one coming. No sympathy for Brift. As he basically had a big target on his head. We'll stick on the Yish cam as he has spotted out this enemy medic. There's a ton of chaos going on right here. Can he shoot through it all to get the Senpai pick? He's getting heals. He's getting the fire blown out, so he's staying alive. Oh, and he wants this. I have no horses in this race. I don't care who wins, really, but I do really want to see this headshot. Oh, but Senpai pops the Uber with 53 health left, trying for a body block right there. Is a soldier not going to happen, and finally Instinct does connect, takes down the Lucky. Instinct connects with his medic right there, takes down Lucky, will succeed in stopping the point for a little bit, but Senpai is just alone, not charging, and very, very scared. Does connect with his engineer, but the action is on E right now, not C, and in fact there's quite a bit of action going on. Look at that detonator. Was that even wasn't a detonator jump? Lunchbox able to get that tricky jump in there, so nice work, nice practice coming out from the Blue Pyro. Stacking the point right now, they may be able to get this. In comes Instinct, he does get a huge rocket right there. There was Girardi on the point, beautiful execution. But Blue has so much time. They need one more jumping class. Oh, sorry, Way Zone, I think is what I'm calling you. So keys for Blue to capping this right now. Get rid of the Demo Man, and therefore the stickies, and get some jumping classes on the point. Oh, Saxy just easily able to take out Lucky right there. They really have to go over the go after the Demo Man Saxy if they want to get this point, but finally Pyro gets down there, some nice reflex, but Lunchbox does take down Instinct, but he goes down. In comes, I thought Lucky was gonna make that jump, but no, he has to fall back, and whoa, we have another nail biter here on last. Only 2 minutes left for Blue to make something happen, either cap C or E. It looks like they're going to come from underneath, which is not a bad idea. Lucky coming in there, putting some damage down, but he goes down. Really needs to focus this Demo Man. Saxy's just having way too much fun. He's going to really work up those kills on this strange rocket sticky launcher if he has one. Why is this Heavy alone? And why is no one killing him? Would be a good question. But looks like that aggression or the chance for Blue to cap E is slowly falling through their fingers. As they do get this Uber, we'll try to push around, and this actually is good news for them. Senpai, how does he always have an Uber to pop to stay alive? Absolute insanity. So here comes the last blue push. They have a minute left. ×3 on the point right now. Red has those spawns that are just right outside point E, but if they can't stay alive, it's not going to happen. Oh man, Golden Shower getting big pick right there on Shareface. Scout on the point, no, denied right there. Some nice detonator jumps from Blue Choco, who does take a ton of damage. In comes IDKY, who's putting down those sticks, and this may be it. So close, they will get it right there. But time of 11 minutes and 26 seconds. Whew. That is a bit of a lengthy time right here. We'll see if Nexus can come back with a faster time. Of course, they did get a faster time in their first round when they had the chance to set the time. But it's going to be close if the previous rounds are any indicator. So we'll just have to see. I feel like I keep saying that, but like, yeah, there's really nothing we can do at this point. We just have to see. Let's take a look at scores. I'm going to see Saxy versus IDKY. Saxy was doing crazy amounts of damage and getting lots of kills there on the last point, but IDKY has just been consistent with those damage and those kills. I'm trying to look at anything else that might tell us a story. Yish, a lot of points going big. Lunchbox actually with quite a few points right there too. Considerably more than Blue Choco. So let's get on the Lunchbox cam, see what he is doing. Or actually, let's get on the Brift cam. Looks like they, nope. Yep. Blue Choco is just the personal blower outer of Devilman. Oh, Blue Choco gets sniped. However, his combo does get the pop off. We'll see if they can get frags out of this. One of the most important frags, of course, would be that medic Bonesaw, who is holding on to this Uber. In fact, they're going to use this Uber to protect A again. And there it is popped. They're going to push quite far in there. Oh, we got some medic crossbow action. Oh my goodness, Senpai able to escape. Bonesaw not able to escape. Golden Shower with that backstab. Very, very, very nice. As we already have blue presence here on B. I have to lock out the cat. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Had to lock out the cat, shut the window because the neighbors are doing lawn work. Just so much noise. Meanwhile, Meatshots is just gonna try to control B and prevent this poor little Engie from getting anything up. Just needs to land one more meat shot and he might have the Engie. No, oh, Eureka gets away with 7 health. Gets back into spawn as well. But they will meet again, no doubt. Blue looking like they are committing fully to this A push, and Red decides to get out of there. Meanwhile, where did Meatshots go? Meatshots is down, so he tried to do something maybe with a little sneaky domino cap right there on B, but not able to happen. We do have EN coming in from the connector, trying to get the demo pick. Why not? Sure, okay. I think he's running a level 3, so I would it might have been better if he had that mini sentry, was able to just plant it right here to get anybody retreating who was very, very hurt. He might have been able to pick them off, but that is all ifs and whats, and not helpful for him at least. So we do have this B push. Oh, Red has this 100% Uber up. A big jump in here from Lucky, and did he just get air shot with the direct hit from Instinct? Nice work right there, and Instinct taking down enemy Heavy as well. Yeah, Lucky says that air shot in chat, so well done by Instinct. Ian still with that shotty. He doesn't. Oh, there he is, his mini sentry somewhere, and does to finish off Bonesaw, so going big. Oh, hey, he found the level 3 sentry gun. Good job. Here's Franklin, a little passive sentry gun right here, but he's well protected, and he's got he's AFK. He's AFK. That's unfortunate. Sentry gun does go down, and he soon follows. Let's get on the instant cam, see what he does with this DH. Direct shit, as I call it, but IDKY will probably agree with me that it sucks. I think Instinct would have something else to say. We do have an E push going, and Meatshot's getting quite a bit of time right here, and he is going to be joined by Instinct. And we'll see if they can make this happen. It would be the round and the gain for them if they can get this. Remember, Nexus won the first round. And if they can get this, it'd be 2-0, a little exchange of fluids right there. Oh, it looks like we have a pause. I'll be right back. And yeah, it looks like Urethra did drop right there, so they had to pause to get him back into this game. Uber going off on B, and... or on C, I'm sorry about that. Looks like they will do a good job controlling this. Need some more stickies and they will be able to easily control this. Meanwhile, a lot of time here on E for this Nexus team, and victory is within their grasps if they can make it happen. We'll see though. IDKY with his stickies though, just doesn't seem to miss. So we'll see. Remember Saxy going big on last in the previous the first half of this round, because those stickies are just, it's pretty darn fun. HUD is broken for just a bit. It was a short pause, so it should be fixed in a second. But we do have that Uber, it looks like, ready for red team, and just waiting for the opportunity to pop that. C did go to Nexus, so D is the next logical situation, and indeed it is. Blue Choco didn't get any of that flash, so we just have a little bit of Uber versus Uber, and nothing going on. Awkward, a little Uber dance. Blue's gonna try to no. Meanwhile, Urethra Sentry Gun doing good work in control of E, it looks like, and D is gonna hold for the time being. We've got 6 minutes left for Big Beautiful Heavies to hold on to these last 2 points. Gonna be difficult because this blue team just very aggressive. Nexus definitely understands this map and understands what it takes to kind of split the defense and draw attention. Urethra Sentry Gun does stay up. No, just kidding. The sap going down. Golden Shower taking out that threat. Nexus trying to get as many people on the point as they can with that bridge. It's so much easier, but will it be enough? In comes IDKY from behind, taking out Saxy and the Golden Shower. There's some Durati on the point as well, I believe. IDKY want to get on his cam because that's where this action is. Especially since he almost has this 100% Uber right now, trying to do damage, so his med will get that up. Will he be able to? Bonesaw, yes, indeed, does have it, but so does Senpai. What's gonna happen right here? IDKY coming in from behind. Need to get the med pick wherever Senpai might be, but also has to protect his med, and they're in a very vulnerable spot right here. Oh my goodness. That is not what red needed. Oh no, can Big Beautiful Heavies hold on with just basically a wasted Uber right now? Bonesaw is going to try to... He prevented the cap for a second, so interesting decision. Fortunately, he stayed alive for his team. But D pretty much guaranteed to go down right here, and it's going to make it so much more difficult for Big Beautiful Heavies to defend this last point for 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Blue is just everywhere right here on E, and it's looking like Nexus might be able to do this. Of course, E caps so slowly, so there's tons of time for these defensive wave spawns to come in. Speaking of someone coming in, it is the Pyro, does a bit of defense right there, and then IDKY with big sticks on that point. Lunchbox gets taken down by the little NG that could. Ian, who just loves his shotty. Gotta love a man who loves his shotgun. Can Scout prevent this cap? Looks like, who is that? That's Palladium, that's right. Sorry. Palladium does prevent it for a second. IDKY coming in, but a huge backstab right there. Golden Shower taking out that threat. Not a whole lot of time left. In comes the red Uber. Oh, can Senpai or Bonesaw get on the point? He does, and gets his heavy. What a defense right there. Bonesaw with the Uber. Now he's gonna get a sandwich. Oh my god, that was close. Wow, Blue has to be questioning what happened right there, that they allowed the medic to get onto the point and stop the capture. But absolutely great play out of Bonesaw and Nexus or big beautiful Heavies. That Heavy coming in and then clearing off the point, obviously huge. But there's still 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Oh, Prick taking down Yish, and that's a huge threat out of the way. Will it be enough for this blue team to push? They certainly want to, but with about 70%, they can't truly make that commitment yet, because they should just need to wait for this Uber. Meanwhile, Uber building rapidly for Red as they are holding on as best as they are able in this little corner, just waiting for that blue push and then waiting to spam the point with stickies, as I'm guessing. Oh, a beautiful force right there. We'll see if Blue can do anything with it. We have a meeting of the Ubers on the point, and Red Med goes down. Oh my goodness, only 3 up right now, but one of them is a big, beautiful Heavy, and Shareface Chippendale is doing his best, goes down to the headshot. Ouch. But NG is still alive. Is he running a mini? He is. This could help, but Blue Scout coming in. Oh my god, it's so close. With the time 6, the regular just suicides onto the point. Oh my goodness. In comes Soldier. Lucky not able to do so. He actually falls down into the pit, but don't worry, Palladium is there to clean up. Doesn't get that last Soldier kill. Can Red get in here with this defense? Big, beautiful Heavies. Everything is on the line right now. In comes the Pyro. Lunchbox does some nice reflecting, and Lunchbox, does finish off Instinct. In comes the heavier classes. Gotta watch out for that Spy. Losing the Heavy right now would be devastating. Oh my god. Golden Shower finally gets taken down, but now Red has to turn their attention to the point. Bonesaw is leading the way, and that is so scary as a medic. He does get away alive, but down goes Chairface into the pit of no return. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Big, beautiful Heavies have to hold on right here. They did lose Bonesaw, a big jump out of Instinct. Oh, and Instinct just going huge, finishing off NDKY, and oh my goodness, just going crazy. Nexus does win right there. Oh my goodness. I think I casted these out of order, so I think that was the final round. Absolute insanity. So Nexus wins. Alright, so now I have to go back and cast the second round. Alright, but anyway, that was insane. Alright guys, thanks for watching so much. If you have a match you want to see casted in several months, because this one took me 5 weeks to cast, hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com, or you should email them to my good friend turbocoptf2@gmail.com. He is a great caster and always looking for stuff. He has more time than I do. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.